What's going on YouTube? JT here, and welcome back to another Monsterverse news-related video. And breaking news, Godzilla Kong: The New Empire has officially become the highest-grossing film in Legendary's Monsterverse with $570 million worldwide at the box office. That's right, it is now the highest-grossing Monsterverse film, the highest-grossing King Kong film, the highest-grossing Godzilla film, and technically the highest-grossing Mothra film of all time. So congratulations to all those involved. It was kind of very on the nose if it was going to make it. Now, it's not going to end up becoming the highest-grossing film domestically. That'll still be Godzilla 2014, at least until we'll see what happens with the next entry, directed by Grant Spatore, happens in terms of the Monsterverse. So this is good news for Monsterverse fans. It was kind of good news that, the series continue to progress and continue to make more money. I mean, given the fact that it has Godzilla and Kong together, it should end up being the highest grossing film, because it's these two titanic characters in one film. But yeah, it did very well. And I also like to because a lot of people were saying this movie's gonna flop, it's gonna bomb big time, and despite having the lowest budget of the Monsterverse films, it ends up making the most amount of money. So it passed Kong Skull Island, which held the record for many years, and it's great to see. In line of Godzilla's 70th anniversary, he is now made his highest grossing film of all time. It's been pretty great. So like I said, Adam Wingard is not going to come back for the next thing. Grant Spatore obviously is going to be coming back for the next film, but what a way for Wingard to go out on. He made the highest grossing film, and he also mentioned some other little facts right here in terms of it being the highest grossing Warner Brothers related film of all time in India. So that's pretty cool. Its China box office was pretty solid. Not the strongest overall, under King of the Monsters total, but not quite Godzilla versus Kong or Kong Skull Island or King of the Monsters or whatnot. But it still did very well overall. Domestically, it held very strong. But I mean, this is really good news for fans of the Monsterverse. So congratulations to all those involved. This happens, like I said, right before it drops on physical media on Tuesday, which I'm glad it did right before. I mean, they could have probably passed this milestone a little while ago, but as you know, they dropped it on digital 45 days after its initial day in theaters. Why they do this instead of holding off, you are limiting yourself box office wise. You could be making more money theatrically, but they want to rush getting the digital purchases out right away, and then they wait a little bit longer for the physical media. They could make more in theaters and they could make a lot in digital, but they're trying to double dip, I guess, is how it's working. I don't know. They could have made more money theatrically, and they could have easily surpassed 200 million if they would not have released it on digital and just kind of kept it playing in theaters, especially given kind of how dead the box office is. So yeah, but physical media of it comes out on Tuesday. I will definitely be picking it up. I'm looking to try and get the Walmart Steelbook edition, but I mean, I couldn't get any pre-orders for that online. And when it comes to the physical media, the reason I want to get the 4K Steelbook is because it actually comes with a Blu-ray copy on top of also having a digital one, because for whatever reason, studios have not only raised the price of physical media, but you're also getting less in terms of physical media. I used to be able to get a 4K Blu-ray, and guess what? It would have come with a Blu-ray copy and a digital copy as well. But nowadays, it's just, you get the one disc, and they get the digital copy, and they just raise the price continuously. They're punishing you for wanting to own physical media, so that way they can have it on streaming services, or if it's digital, they can just kind of revoke it or whatnot. And it's kind of a sad sight to see in terms of the way that's kind of gone, because physical media used to be a good secondary market for a lot of things, kind of recoup costs, and it also helped greenlit other things. But nowadays, streaming has kind of taken that away a bit, and it's kind of harder to get physical media. I mean, Best Buy doesn't even carry stuff anymore, and it's sad as somebody who's a collector to kind of see the state of the film industry in regards to that. So, but I will still be picking up my physical copy. I'm also hoping -1 gets released on physical media soon, so I can own that one as well and pretty much complete my Godzilla collection, outside of Singular Point not getting a release, or the anime trilogy not getting an official North American release on Blu-ray for whatever reason, because Netflix is awful when it comes to releasing stuff on physical media. But it is what it is, I suppose. But anyways, congratulations to Godzilla Kong: The New Empire. I do want to have a video hopefully coming out by the end of this week talking about where I think the Monsterverse will go next. I already kind of started working on it, and then the news of, you know, Grant coming in to direct the next Monsterverse film happened. Wingard's not coming back. It's clear that the next movie is going to feature Godzilla and Kong, I think, together, because even Grant's like social media is indicating that's going to be the case, and I don't think the studio wants to separate these two after the enormous success that they've had together on screen. Like, Godzilla and Kong are here to stay together as a duo for a little while. So will Wingard ever come back to do more? What will the storyline be? I think it'll probably be a little bit more serious, but the guy also has, you know, a kid of his own who likes these movies, so maybe it's going to gear a little bit more towards a younger audience, but also kind of having a little bit of grit to it. We'll see. I'm excited to see what Grant has in store, but I didn't hear, like, but there is indication that he could also be bringing back Godzilla's classic themes, but that'll be a discussion for another day. I just want to talk about how awesome it is that, you know, the new Empire ended up becoming the highest grossing Monsterverse film of all time, and it's great for Godzilla's 70th anniversary, and it's great for Kong too, because like these two icons deserve the best. So yep, that's all I have to say. Post your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit that bell for notifications, all the other fun stuff. I'll be back again later on to talk more stuff, I'm sure, this week, but I want to get this one out there because it is a big milestone. Like, we have the highest grossing Godzilla film of all time now, the highest grossing Kong film, biggest Monsterverse film, and what a way to go out just in time for kind of its theatrical run to kind of come to its conclusion. So good time to be a Godzilla fan. Good time to be a Godzilla fan. Now the wait for whatever happens next. All right, well, that's all I have to say. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.